Hi everybody, it's Jay Lamb, Nick Pond, and special guest Judge Phil here at LeMons HQ. We have just returned from the season ender at Sears Point, and we also have the return of Judge Johnny at this one. It was really totally kind of sweet. Yeah.
Finally! But not so sweet. Jim Davis, his 3-car team. Now, one of these cars was the E36 M3. Totally cheaty, totally not in the spirit of LeMons. They sucked at driving it, and he got this shop to work on it. It's supposed to be working on my frickin' 2002, which obviously is never going to be done. Screw him, screw that shop. It's all but terrible.
You know what was not but terrible? The 914. The easy 914, they've done the full 908 conversion. It finally ran. That car ran like a train, top 30, something like that.
Wow.
Best they have ever done. And the Subaru RX came. Thing was totally sweet. They sold like 5 of these in the country. They did a beautiful, this was a mint car, beautiful rally knockoff. I thought that car was fabulous.
And in honor of the 50th anniversary of the assassination of the esteemed John F. Kennedy, we decided that the LeMons Supreme Court ought to do a sort of an homage to the assassination of Lee Harvey Oswald by Jack Ruby. So, we had a couple of teams that are miscreant drivers reenact the famous photograph of that killing. And so here they are. These guys made the hats, appropriate 1963 Dallas hats. So you got the fedora, the cowboy hat, and the cop hat. We got Lee Harvey doing his face. It worked great. These guys will never drive badly again, we're hoping. Speaking of driving badly, we're going to come to the saga of the K car, which thankfully has come to an end, at least its current iteration of it. The K car was originally an idea that I had. I'm wishing I never had. I said, won't someone please get Lee Iacocca's K car that saved Detroit, saved America, and race it? This car has been passed from team to team around the country. It's been to Seattle, been back to New York, been to Jersey, been to Texas, been to Road America, team to team to team to team. Every single time it's been gone from one team to another. It's been just a fiasco. We got Mike Taylor of Hong North. Winning team decides he's going to fly up from Atlanta to Wisconsin and drive the K car to Denver, where they're going to meet me. We get to the point where we're in some western Wyoming place. 2 days in Wyoming, by the way. Lucas, Prince of Darkness, blood pouring down into his eyes, sharp pieces of metal slicing dudes' heads open. All my fault. We spend the night at a hotel in Rollins. However, hell with this! A bolt of lightning will come from the sky and just eliminate this problem forever and ever. The German soldiers in besieged Stalingrad, they're the only ones dumb enough to listen to me. The contrast between their level of luxury and my level of luxury makes this unacceptable. And he was gonna die. We'll get to that later. Those guys drove off to the south, took the southern route, which took them 97 hours. Mike's head looks like just a plate of raw hamburger. We keep hoping it'll get left in a ditch on fire. I do not understand it, but I can make it worse. Honk, honk, honk. 1957 Plymouth Savoy. Well, this doesn't make any sense. So imagine 13 rounds of this. Mike's face is still bleeding, of course. You're wrapping those looted bed sheets from the Russian apartment building around your feet, and you're thinking, yeah, my feet aren't as frozen as they once were. But man, my scrotum's so cold.
Can't we go on video without using the word scrotum?
All right, so here are your winners. We don't care about the winners.
Heroic fix. This time while I was there for this, when we were working on the K car in Rollins, Wyoming, the checker didn't have sufficient heat, but we'd brought along a 1985 Volvo 240 heater core, and Rich, in 21 degree below zero weather, installed it in the car and kept from dying.
Now, if the I Got Screwed trophy people, if they had had that level of resourcefulness, they would have done much better. But no, they had a Mercedes sedan from, I don't know, the 70s. Figured to get rid of the diesel motor in that thing, put in a 440 wedge in the passenger seat, dry sump. Spectacular idea, brilliant execution, terrible result. This car ran like 5 laps. It was just awful.
The 5-gallon homemade dry sump was excellent.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was very good.
So much power.
That was very good.
The special award for this race was the Marin County Poles to the Left Award, and it went to Spank and Team Toro Nada and their Oldsmobile Toro Nada. Now, this is a fantastic, humongous, front-wheel drive, big block powered American car, and it's something we've always wanted to see. And, you know, if the thing had kept running for more than 20 minutes, it would have been a slam dunk for the IOE. But it looked great on track. BMWs were following in its wake. Totally awesome.
Judge's choice. This time we had a bunch of Drifto guys with a 240SX. Saturday, they were incredibly terrible. Many visits to the penalty box. We were ready to throw them out. Sunday, they got their shit together and ended up driving pretty well and only getting one black flag. And Judge's choice to Dia de los LeMons.
And the organizer's choice was the Pit Crew Revenge. They started with a mini pickup truck with the flatbed, turned it into a fabulous camper. What sold me on this thing? A real dead chicken on the roof and kitchen curtains flapping out the windows. That thing was totally great.
You know, 2 campers and lemons, 2 trophies.
Yep.
Just
Tells you
saying.
something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Coincidence? I don't think so. No.
Index of Effluency went to the AMCI Starletans and the first Toyota Starlet to ever race in LeMons. Now this thing was ready for the Starlet Pebble Beach class, and it was totally awesome, ran completely silently, and it beat all kinds of cars with many multiples of the horsepower that was in underneath its tiny hood, and it was just awesome, and it was beige. Index of Effluency.
Yes. And here's LeMons in a nutshell.
You can wrap your shoes with bed sheets, but that doesn't keep your scrotum warm.
Can't we go one video without using the word scrotium?
No.
Scrotium.
Is that a new element?
My favorite element.
What the hell is that?
Scrotium 134
Yeah.
is the isotope. They keep your feet warm okay, but there's the problem of your scrotum
Can't we
staying
go
kind
one
of...
video without saying the
Kinda.
word scrotium?